man, this is crazy. A lot of vibration on the pegs, man. This engine. 100 miles an hour. 108, yes. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel with the RS 457 first ride. Now, I know usually when I do ride reviews, I kind of jump on the canyons, but this time I figured, let me start it where I start riding, in the city and in the freeway, to actually do a real life review of this bike. Because there's one thing to do a review in the canyons, but especially for a bike like this, the RS 457, a lot of people are going to use this bike not just to rip it in the canyons, but also as a daily. And I have to start the review where a daily ride would be. So I'm gonna tell you something. This bike has a quick shifter installed, which is really helpful. So I want to see how that's going to perform. Now that I was braking, the brake doesn't really feel that I have a big bite. It definitely doesn't feel like the brake of the RS660, but then again, it only has one disc, so that is noticeable. And also, even though it has a quick shifter, on low RPM, I don't recommend using the quick shifter. You need to use the clutch. Well, check this out. I can definitely not take that car with this bike. Gonna need my RS4 for that. See, downshifts, definitely using the clutch. Let's see, can we fit? So the mirrors, that's why I don't like mirrors, man. I know mirrors are useful because we need them for traffic, but like, you can't split like I want to split. Yeah, definitely using the clutch. So you'll notice, see, I'll do one shift without using the clutch, and you'll see how a little chunky it is. Look at this. See that? It kind of jumps a little bit when I don't use the clutch. Although the downshifts, they're very smooth. So look at this, no clutch. See that? Third. Okay, fourth is easy. So from first to second, second to third, low RPM, I recommend using the clutch. But for downshifts, if you see here, look, from fourth I'll go to third. Look, third, second, first. See the second? See how it jumps? I have to use a clutch on upshifts unless I'm on really high RPM. See, downshifts easy. I don't really have to use clutch here. See, with the clutch is easier. Yeah, this guy changed his mind. See, when things like that happen, guys, don't freak out. Hit the brake, stop. No reason to hit the horn, no reason to yell. Like, just do what you need to do. Stop. I'm always baffled when I see these videos of riders screaming and honking or revving. I'm like, why are you revving? Just hit the brake. Anyway, things like that happen every day, all day when you ride, so you can't let it get to you. I mean, so far I can tell you this, it's so comfortable. I'm loving the bike just for a daily commute. It's so easy to ride, it's super light, and it even has the stock exhaust. So once I do the SC Project exhaust, it's gonna be even lighter. So I mean, just as a daily, now I don't wanna make this sound a little weird, but it does feel like I'm riding a scooter. Well, not that scooter in front of me, but you know, I don't feel I'm riding a super sport bike, obviously. But I mean, for here, you know, 50 miles an hour. Although it doesn't feel like I'm doing 50, it feels like I'm doing 30 miles an hour. Which means this bike takes speed very well. Okay, suspension. Yeah, I just went above a few bumps. Yeah, I mean, it's not great, but considering that this bike will target new riders, this suspension will be fine for you. You won't even notice. If you're a new rider, you don't have the experience to understand between good suspension and not so good suspension. Now for the track, if you're buying this bike for the track, yeah, you'll probably need to upgrade the suspension. And this is only by doing the first ride here. I'm still not at the canyons. I'm getting there right now. And I'll know more once I'm at the canyons. Okay, let's see the upshift, quick shifter. See, better. Higher speeds, higher RPMs, better. So you kind of have to use both. You have to use clutch and quick shifter when you ride this bike. But honestly, it doesn't really matter because it's not that powerful. So when you use a clutch, you know, it feels normal. Like compared to my RS4, if I don't use the quick shifter and I use the clutch, you know, that bike is very powerful. If you don't, you know, rev match correctly, you will feel it immediately. With this bike, as I said, it feels like riding a scooter, man. Look at this. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun at the canyons with this bike. It's already fun. Downshift, no clutch, perfect. Quick shifter, blipper. Okay, what I'm really curious, like I'm dead curious, is how is it gonna perform on the freeway? Because this is half the power of the RS660. So, you know, it's also smaller. I don't know how the wind is gonna be in the freeway, and it's very windy in the freeway. So, we'll see how I'll do there. Meanwhile, I'm on full-on gear, like the whole thing, and I wonder how this image looks being on a smaller bike with full gear. But always remember, guys, speed doesn't discriminate on bike size. You know, 60 miles an hour is 60 miles an hour going down, whether you go down on a little bike or a 400 bike. It's the same thing. So don't think because you're riding a smaller bike you don't need to wear proper gear. Always wear proper gear. And I'm saying this because this bike is targeted to new riders, guys. Especially if you're a new rider, the probability of crashing is so much higher. Trust me when I tell you this. Wear gear. Alright, let's see how it's gonna do in the freeway. Alright, let's see the turns. It feels a little, I'm really curious to see how it's gonna do the canyons. It feels a little front heavy. I don't know. I mean, my tires are cold. I'm not gonna be dragging knee here or anything, but okay, let's see quick shifter. Yeah, quick shifter works fine here. Yeah, I did 90 miles an hour, like it's nothing. Effortless. Yeah, man. First reaction going in the freeway, guys. I mean, and the wind, I do feel a little more wind on my helmet, which means if I change the windscreen, it's gonna be a lot better. But other than that, I can't really tell a difference between any of my other bikes. Power is there. Oh yeah. Guys, no man, I thought this bike is gonna be terrible on the freeway. Yeah, okay, it doesn't have the power, you know, of the 660 or the RS4. I mean, you open the throttle and you just make a normal pass, but you're definitely faster than all these cars. Well, not all those cars. There are a lot of cars that are faster than this bike. But what I'm saying is, you know, they're driving what? We're doing 77 miles right now, so they're doing around 70 miles an hour. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? 120 miles an hour on the freeway? No. This is what you're gonna do exactly. You're gonna ride here like this, do your passes. Yeah, meanwhile, I'm in LA, guys, if you haven't noticed. I'm not in GTA 6, even though it's not out yet. So, lane splitting is legal in LA as long as I pass the cars not more than 10 miles an hour, I believe. So what I'm doing right now is completely legal. Yeah, man, this is great. I'm actually enjoying the freeway. I thought I would be hating the freeway until I get to the canyons, because I have about 30-minute commute to get to the canyons right now. The reason I have to commute 30 minutes around to go to the canyons is because they closed down PC8 because of the fires. Normally I will be there in 10-15 minutes. Unfortunately, I have to go around. So I get to experience a little more freeway with this bike, and so far I'm loving it. Also, guys, fuel indicator. I mean, come on, look at that, man. My RS4 doesn't have a fuel indicator. I love this. And you have traction control. I believe you have 3 modes of traction control and ABS, although for this bike, you know, that's all the electronics you will need. You don't need anything else. You know, you don't need a 6-axis IMU or anything. Not really needed. It doesn't have the power for it. I wanted to show you that the benefit of having a bike like this is that you can go through the cars, man, like it's nothing. Look at all these people stuck in traffic. I feel for them. I also come here with my car, and it sucks when you're stuck and there's nowhere you can go. But you get a 457. I mean, look at this, man. It's like a scooter between toys. Look, they're moving for me. Thank you, man. One thing I want to mention though is that be very cautious with this bike when it comes to your braking distances, because it does. Look at this. Should I honk? Should I break his mirror? Come on. Mind your own business, guys. Ride your own ride. As I said, this happens all the time. Every day, every time I ride, I avoid an accident. Now, it hasn't been one day where I didn't have to avoid something. You can't let it get to you. Just keep riding, stay safe, stay up. All right, so I was saying the braking distance, man, it's not the same. Like, you hit the brakes, it doesn't stop as much as I want it to. Even though it's a lighter bike, it stops slower than the RS660. Of course, depending on the speed, but thank you, man. They're all moving aside from me. But yeah, braking distance, man. It's be mindful of that. You only have one disc. Thank you. And you don't have all that braking power. Yeah, there was a reason for all this traffic. I thought to myself, this is way too much traffic. There's no way. Something happened. Yep. Yeah, it looks like everyone's okay. This is daily in Los Angeles, guys. Oh, another one there. Let's see what this thing can do. Come on, 100 miles. Yes, 100. 105. Oh man. This bike is fun, man. This bike is fun. It can do freeway, it can do city, it can do everything. Okay, I just realized I had the dash and a different setup. You can see the speed. So look, I'm commuting technically the freeway 97, 99, 100. Like with ease with this bike. Like I have no issue. Now that the traffic is more open, there's a little more wind, yes. I think the windscreen will fix that. But when it comes to power, I don't feel anything, man. I mean, I don't feel that it's lacking. Yes, it's slower, of course. But, you know, it doesn't have the acceleration. But you're running in the city, man. Like, why would you ever want to go faster than this? And it can go faster. It can go way faster than this, I can tell. Maybe 120, I don't know. I'll have to check. But, yeah, 94 miles. No, through the traffic. Guys, this bike works perfect. Downshift quick shifter. I don't know if you can hear the engine because it has no exhaust, but I wonder how this is gonna sound with the SC Project. All right, canyon time. Let's see how this thing can go. All right, gotta take it slow a little bit in the beginning. I need to learn the bike, suspension and everything. I don't know how it performs. Let's see the braking. Okay, not bad. All right. See the lean angle, how it takes it. Yeah, it's a little wobbly. No power at this rate. Ah, man, this is funny. But it's cool though, man. Because look, the turns, it's so fun. I don't even need to lean to take the turn, man. Oh man, okay, this turn is very blind. I always have to slow down. Okay, it has no power at the throttle opening. It struggles. Yeah, at the straight, you have no power, but that's why you need to keep speed on the turns with this bike. Let's see highway speeds. Oh yeah, man, what are you talking about? 100 miles, 1.5 here with a 660. 120, I don't know. Yeah, it does fine, man. Whoa, yep. Okay, if you're a new rider and complain that this bike is not fast enough, it's you, it's not the bike. This bike rips. Like, take my 660, take my RZ4, and if you think this bike is slow, I will beat you on this bike, no question. I can push so much speed in the turns, I don't even feel the speed, I don't even feel the lean angle. I don't even need to lean with this thing. It's crazy. Let's see. 10,000 RPM. 100 miles an hour. 102. Come on, baby, let's hit it. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Okay, 102, that's good, man. That's not bad. Let's see how I can push these turns. There's no throttle. There's nothing left. Oh man, this is crazy. A lot of vibration of the pegs, man. This engine. 100 miles an hour. 108, yes! Woohoo! Let's go! Man, it wobbles a little bit in the front. I don't like the front, man. I don't know why. It gives me a little wobbling in these speeds. Whoa. Yeah, it definitely needs something. It needs suspension or something. Yeah, it's a little downhill here. I can get it faster. Okay, that one was a little uphill. That's why I couldn't. But there's a bump over here. Let's see. Okay, it took it well. Yeah, it wobbles a little bit. I don't know if you can tell on the camera. .104, 107, 108, 110, come on! No! Come on! Oh man! Oh, that's crazy. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know, those speeds, man, this thing is a little wobbly. It needs a little bit of setup. A proper setup to be able to rip the turns at over 100 miles. But like anything under that, yeah, man, this bike rips. Okay, I need to sum up this right. So, pros, cons, and really, who is this bike for? Who should be buying the RS457? Now I know a lot of riders are thinking, should I get the RS660 or the RS457? Why should you get this and not the RS660? Well, for the most part, you know the reasons. One is cost, okay? So this is much cheaper than the RS660. Although there's an argument that a used RS660 can be very close to price of a new RS457. So with that argument and the price out of the window, which one should you get? Well, again, it depends on your riding skills and confidence. If you're a new rider, brand new rider, never ridden before, obviously the RS457 will be the best choice for you. Depending on the talent that you have, the future talent as a rider, this bike can become very old very soon, meaning that within a few months you could potentially outright this bike. I started with the RS660. My first bike was the RS660. Was it the right choice? Yes, it turned out it was the right choice for me. If I had started with the RS457, within 2 months, if not less, I would have been trading it in for an RS660. So in my case, it was the right choice to do an RS660 first and not the RS457. Now, what other reasons are out there? I would say if you're usually females that are shorter have trouble, you know, flat-footing the bike, and they're on their toes, and sometimes they can't even be on their toes, both toes, left and right. So if that's the case, if you're shorter in general and you want to feel more confident on the bike, this is a choice for you. You'll be way more comfortable on this bike than any other bike. It's lower, it's narrower, so your thighs can be close to each other and you can flat foot it easier. And if not flat footing it, at least you can be on your toes. This bike actually belongs to a female. This belongs to Shay from Motor Club Los Angeles. Shout out to both for giving this bike for this ride review. This ride was amazing. I'm really glad I did it. Now, if you're not a new rider and you're a somewhat experienced rider and you're thinking about getting an RS660 and an RS457, I'm leaning to say you have to go with the RS660 unless the purpose you need the bike for could mean that the RS457 is a better choice for you. For instance, if you don't care about the power, you saw the power, right? I was going 100 miles an hour within split seconds, and I could take those turns with 100 miles an hour with ease. Now, if you're not planning to do that, and all you want is a bike that can handle the freeway, you so it can do that very, very easily. A bike that's very comfortable, because when we're talking about comfort, guys, I have zero pain right now anywhere. Usually when I ride my RS before, or Panigale before, even the RS660, I mean less with the RS660, because the RS660 is very, very comfortable. But with this bike, I'm even more comfortable. I have no pain in my knees, and my hips, my back, my wrists. I feel that I just started riding like 2 minutes ago, and I've been riding now, God knows for how long, probably more than an hour. So if that's what you're looking for, full comfort, ease of use, because you can actually make U-turns with this bike, split the traffic, go around. This is super easy, man. In the city, it behaves like a scooter, and when you take it to the canyons, it behaves like a nice, track bike, you could say, although you can set it for track. And the last reason I would say, if you want a track bike that is a 400 category, here you are. This is it. All right, we reached our destination. Now, if you want my opinion, obviously I would choose the RS660. For my personal use, if I had to compare the RS457 and the 660, I would go with the 660 because it gives you the agility that the RS457 gives you. It's light, it's comfortable, it gives you everything that RS660 gives you, but also the RS660 gives you a little more power. So because of that, because I felt that lack of power in the straights, for me, I will go with the 660. Now, you guys let me know in the comments, which one would you go for? RS457 or the 660? Guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.